So they just dropped a surprise Thursday update on us, and they actually have a good amount of stuff that I think people will really appreciate. But let's actually talk about the first big thing today, and that is guild leaderboards. That's right, they actually just surprisingly dropped guild leaderboards today. So starting now, pretty much any guild can have basically like a place, and like I think it's like either top 10, top 20, top 100. Point is, right, you can kind of rise up the ranks with your guild, and there's like a PvP version, a PvE version, and an overall guild ranking, right? And that overall guild ranking will actually show up next to your guild name. There'll be like a little number 2 or number 3 next to it. So I know you guys can go crazy and competing on that. You know, obviously stuff like overworld grips, chime doesn't really count as much, clearing out bosses, PV, you already know the whole shebang, stuff like that. Just playing the game will just basically give you a bunch of guild points and basically rise your guild up the ranks. And even there's 2 times guild gaining points on weekends, so make sure you grind out on the weekends. Now let's actually get into the thing I really want to talk about today, and that is actually them adding a legendary resonance pity. Yes. Now I know a lot of people hearing that are going to be like, oh, this is just one more thing that they're trying to do to make the game more of a sandbox, but actually not really. I'm not gonna lie. You get pity after 100 rolls of bells, and that's I think like per slot, right? So I think if you like roll what's it called, even if you wipe your character, I think it still gives you like the pity basically. So if you're like 99 rolls in, you wipe your character, on that next time you get that bell, or if you use audio control or whatever it is, right, you will get a guaranteed legendary bell. Like I said, once you lose that joint, or if you want to reroll or you don't get what you want, that's it, you lose the pity. So it's not, you know, I mean, it's not super free, but it is guaranteed to eventually come to you. So that is really, really nice. The last thing I want to talk about that was actually pretty high quality of life was also the fact that now mobs can drop multiple things at once. So before they would only drop one thing, and people wouldn't take loot skipper because it would mess up those tables and chances. But now, for example, right, if you're trying to fight Kaido, he can drop his Kaido tooth, the the worm tooth, and like the aristocrat coat, whatever it's called, right, all at the same time, and Petra's anchor. He can drop all 4 of them. But they did decide to make it to where one guaranteed thing is dropped, so it's basically just a buff to mob drops as a whole as well. So it should make farming certain things just a little bit easier as well. That's pretty much all I have to say, guys. Honestly, just a pretty solid update. New mantra, probably gonna drop an 8-minute here and now. I'm gonna see you guys later. All right, peace.